Hi guys, my name is Dave and let's talk about a recent development for Microsoft Office 365 this year. Finally, Microsoft released Office 365 for Mac App Store today on 25th of January 2019. They had originally planned to release Office 365 for Mac App Store by end of 2018, but somehow it got delayed. And Microsoft Office 365 subscription now includes all the Microsoft Office apps, for example Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Excel sheet, Outlook, and including OneDrive as well. And you will have to get the subscription either monthly or yearly to install the apps as a bundle. Now with Office 365 on Mac App Store, it's very easy to get the latest version and updates for Office 365 for all types of devices, for example Mac OS or MacBook Pro, iOS, iPhone and iPad. Well, the apps are of the same version as they used to be, but biggest benefit of this is that as we used to install the Microsoft Office apps individually using Microsoft Update tool, we don't have to do it anymore, and all the apps can be installed as a bundle, same way as we install the apps on iPhone. Let's have a look on my MacBook. Here we go. Important point to note here is we should have a minimum Mac OS release installed for our MacBook Pro or all the Mac operating systems. For example, prerequisite Mac OS release is Mac OS 10.6.6 Snow Leopard or later. Should be installed, as only these versions of operating system come installed with the App Store. And for example, if you see on my laptop here, if you go to about this Mac, you can check your OS version here. For example, mine is Mac OS Mojave, which is the latest version released by Apple, and it supports Office 365 subscription. For example, here you can see in my screen all the Office 365 apps can be downloaded for free through Mac OS App Store, but a valid Office 365 subscription is still required to create and edit documents. For example, if you want to edit some documents in Microsoft Word, you will have to buy the subscription to actually use the documents in Microsoft Word. To send and receive emails, the Outlook app will also require an Office 365 subscription that can be purchased from inside the app. Unfortunately, one-time Office licenses such as codes for Office Home or Student 2019 won't work with Office 365 apps downloaded through the store. Documents can still be read in any of the macOS Office 365 apps without a subscription, though Microsoft does include a 1-month trial with an in-app purchases. And download will now simply involve signing into the Mac App Store with an Apple ID and just searching for Office 365. For example, here if you go for search, and you can scroll down to have the Microsoft Office 365 productivity bundle, and all the apps will be included in this bundle. As soon as you download and install the apps, it will show you a purchased button here. Of course, it is a 1-month trial. The download bundle is 4.1 GB in size and includes Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, OneNote and OneDrive, all the apps you use for Office. After 1 month of free trial, you will have to buy either Office Personal subscription or Home Office 365. Both of these subscriptions, they will cost you around $70 and $100 per year correspondingly. In Canadian dollars, Office 365 Personal will cost you around $80 per annum, and Office 365 edition will cost you around $110. So not to forget friends, each edition will have a 1 terabyte of OneDrive storage for each user, and Office 365 Home especially will have a usage feature of 6 users. For example, you might have your family members working on PC or other Mac operating system laptops. They all can utilize the same subscription without paying anything extra. Now a question for you all: what do you think about the latest update? Do you still think that you should continue with the existing Office 2016 installation, or would you like to go for Office 365 for Mac Store update? In my opinion, I think in long term, updating to the Office 365 subscription will be a cheaper option, because of considering the fact that the latest updates or updates to the next release of Office 365 will be free of cost if we continue with the subscription. Along with 1 terabyte of OneDrive usage per user is again a much more beneficial feature for all your family members if you buy Office 365 Home Edition, because if you want to buy a one-time purchase for Office 365, one purchase will cost you $100, and you never know, next year Microsoft releases next edition, then you will have to buy that next edition again as a one-time purchase, as compared to the Microsoft Office 365 in-app purchase of subscription model. Well, that's it, my friends. Thank you for your time today. I would love to share further updates and learnings in next videos, and if you have further questions, you can comment or you can email us. If you loved what we discussed today, please subscribe to our channel Augment Your Financial Freedom.